Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Now, today we're reading for November 28th, 29th, and 30th, and then December 1st. So that is Monday through Thursday. Now, because it's during the week, I use my two Radley Valentine decks. I use my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and then I will pull one from my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. Now, I also use my Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies by Frances Monroe and artwork by Judy Mastrangelo. And I will pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for this is just the introduction, and this will be tagged on all of the readings. If you want to bypass, if this is the first time and you're like, well, where's the reading? Go down into the description. You'll see for Crosswatchers with a timestamp. Click on that, and it should jump you right where your readings are. Now, because this is the introduction, I am going to use my Rider-Waite traditional tarot, and I am going to pull one from my Osha Zen tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. I am a Reiki master, but remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I call myself an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, God, Holy Spirit, and Source, and let whatever the message is come through. Now, the one thing I do like to talk about, what's going on in the planets. And, you know, the weekend, the planets were still very intense, but they weren't doing a whole lot, okay? But they're very intense in that moment of not doing a whole lot. But what we have on the 29th and the 30th, we have Mercury, which is 19 degrees in Sagittarius, and on the 30th, we have Venus, 19 degrees of Sagittarius. Both of these, now this is the fire energy. Mercury is our communications. It's our hearing news type of energy. Venus is our relationship. Both of these are opposing to Mars, which is retrograde, 19 degrees again in Gemini. So remember, you know, fire and air becomes very combustible. It just, you know, when you add air to fire, fire to air, it just grows and grows and grows. These are opposing, so there could be some interesting issues with our communications, in our news, also with our relationships. Now, on the 30th also, Mercury again in Sagittarius, well, that will be sextiling to Saturn, which is 19 degrees in Aquarius. So we've got that 19 energy there. So, you know, numbers are very important, so kind of think about that. But Saturn is Saturn in Aquarius has always been about illusion versus reality. So but these two are really kind of buddying up with each other. So they're kind of, that Sagittarius energy, Mercury in Sagittarius, is kind of giving a little bit of oomph to that Saturn. And we also have on the 30th Mars, again retrograde, 19 degrees. So this 19 is the big frame, is the big message here too. That is trining with Saturn. And again, this gives it a little bit more of a push. This is like, Mars in Gemini being kind of that cheerleader for Saturn in Aquarius. So that's an interesting energy. Mars, of course, is, the god of war, the planet of war. Gemini, very, air energy. Aquarius, very air energy. Saturn. Well, Saturn's been making a mess of a lot of things for us. So, it's really making us delve into those hidden things that we would have liked to have kept secret. So, let's see. So, I kind of think that the 29th and 30th and maybe the 1st, that there could be a lot of stress put on relationships and a lot of stress be put on what we're hearing. So, it could be a lot of stress during this week. More around that 30th time, more around, the 29th through the 1st even. Okay, let's see what higher power, what do you want to say? And we're going to be using our Waite Rider cards. What would you like to say to people out there? What do they need to know? What do we need to know? What do I need to know? What are we going to do? What's going to happen this weekend? Where are we at? Or this week, I should say. This week. What are we going to do? Let's see what we've got here. I feel like we just need to keep shuffling for a little bit longer. Here we go. I know, it's always waiting. But remember, preparation is what, the definitional block is preparation to meet opportunity. So sometimes it just feels like we're waiting. We still need to live our lives. We still need to get up in the morning and, just raise our vibrations, connect with higher power, and do whatever it is that we're being inspired to do, keeping it for the good. Here we go. Let's see what we have. So anything that's reversed is a little stronger. Let's see. Remember, court cards have dual energies, and we'll talk about them if we have a court card. First card is, well, here we go. The Knight of Cups. It is reversed, so it's a little stronger energy. So when we talk about the court cards having dual energies, well, the Page, which is before the Knight, has the Earth energy, the Pentacle energy, the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, money, job energy. And you know that Capricorn and Taurus, Capricorn has Pluto in it, and Taurus has Uranus going retro. It will be going direct, I think. Is it a month or 2 months? So it is starting to slow down a little bit. Anyway, this is the Knight of Cups. So Knight energy, underlying energy is fire. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, passionate, burning, determined energy. Cup energy is our water energy. That is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional. Pisces is the one that has Neptune in retro, though it is slowing down. It is getting stationary. It's becoming stationary because it's about to go direct. So that has, so we have Neptune, and then we also have Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter is about to move, not quite yet, and it's not changing direction, so it's going with the same speed it always has into Aries, but that I think is more in December. So we have the water energy. Now the water energy is the underlying energy for the Queen. Okay, so we have this fire energy underlying, really passionate energy, wanting to get things done, but then we have this spiritual energy, this water energy. And fire and water, water can contain fire, fire can contain water. Sometimes you can throw water on fire and you get steam and smoke. Sometimes, water itself, sometimes they mix, sometimes they don't mix well either. Sometimes they can be very, very useful energy. Now, the Knight of Cups, and this might have something to do with our Venus being in Sagittarius. It could have it might have something to do with that Mercury too, but, that Sagittarius energy, Venus is very, emotional, a very relationship type of energy. So Knights are directional. So this is something that really, you've got the passion of that fire, but you also have that emotional energy, that wanting energy. A lot of times the Knight of Cups has a romantic energy, a dreamy energy, and that's where that Pisces might be coming in. But, you kind of look at the cup, you look at this, he's holding his cup, he's holding his horse. His horse is just kind of like looking down, prancing a little bit. I don't really know if he is moving forward or if he's prancing in place. He's holding his cup, and he's really being very careful with his next steps. He's being very careful with where he's going. So he's not necessarily rushing into anything. He's very, he's just very watchful. I'm getting a very watchful energy with the Knight of Cups. I'm getting a very careful energy, kind of holding that fire energy back, kind of doing that, kind of putting the, the hose to the fire in many, many ways too. Watching, waiting. Ready, the prancing is, the horse wants to get going, but he's not letting the horse go forward just yet. But traditionally, the Knight of Cups is about new romances, new emotional situations also. Our next card is, we have the Six of Pentacles. Now this has popped up a couple of times before, Pentacles, again, is our earth energy. 6 is the number of man. It's the money. It's the energy that we put into something to make it happen. The 6 of Pentacles is money coming from unexpected sources. It's money coming like we're not really, wow, that money that checks in the mail and then the mail actually comes. Or you might find that something, somebody came in and paid off a bill. There's a lot of people that do the pay it forward, where you go in and, you're at a restaurant and you find out somebody paid your bill. So this is money. This is unexpected money. This is largesse. And we do have that wonderful Jupiter. It is still in a slow-mo type of motion right now. In Pisces, it's going to get a little bit, it's going to get its direction moving a little bit more so, but it is still kind of in that slow-mo. So this is unexpected money. Again, I get this very much, this waiting, unexpected money, but waiting, keep waiting for the unexpected money. I'm not sure. The one thing I did not talk about is that, I talked about the page, the knight, and the queen. I did not talk about the king. The king's underlying energy is air, swords, and that is our Aquarius, our Gemini, and our Libra. And we know Aquarius has Saturn in it, and Gemini has Mars in it right now. So here we go. Last card is now, again reversed, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So again, I told you I had the waiting. Well, the Knight of Pentacles really is the waiter, is waiting also. So we have the underlying of the fire, Pentacle energy, that money energy, that earth energy. The Knight of Pentacles, what he likes to do is he likes to survey his options. He likes to survey his choices. He wants to make sure that what he's doing has a reasonable success rate. Okay? But once he's assured himself, once he's got his plan in action or in paper, and once he knows that there's a good, like a 95% chance that this of success, he gets started. He looks like he's stationary right now. Remember, this one, the emotional part wants to prance, wants to move, but again, ever since I get this waiting, unexpected money coming, unexpected money for the universe. This one is, okay, we're waiting a little bit more, but once it gets going, there's nothing that can stop the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Okay, so something, we're waiting, emotional energy, fire energy for both of these, money coming in, waiting, and once the Knight of Pentacles gets the go, nothing can stop it. Okay, let's see what we have here with the Osha Zen Tarot, and let's see what this is all about here. Oh, while I'm shuffling, please remember to go down there, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. I have many people saying, I can't find your videos, and I'm not sure why they get hidden. I put them all in a playlist, but they do. I mean, people will be on one side and say, I can't find the other, and they should all be together. So the liking, sharing, and the subscribing does help, so thank you. Okay, let's see. Osha Zen Tarot. Higher power. Anything else to add? We're waiting. We've got a lot of emotion here, a lot of wanting this new experience. We got, we're here, we're waiting, something to do with money, job, career here. Unexpected money coming in. Once that one page, once that knight gets the go-ahead, when all the plan, it's a blank slate. It's a blank slate. So here we have, this is a 5. 5 is about change, positive, negative. This is one of these cards that's very unique to Osha Zen Tarot. It is nothingness, no-thingness. It's a blank slate. Nobody really knows. Or it's not, I shouldn't say nobody knows. I know that God's source knows, but it's not being revealed just yet. That one's a little frustrating, but that gives still a lot of opportunities. So waiting, money coming in, waiting for the get-go. We're just not being told. We're just not being told. So what does it all mean? You tell me. It's always interesting, but Again, do the like, share, subscribe, and clicking on the bell for notifications. And why don't we get started with our readings now? Hello, my Geminis. Well, with the stuff going on around, what is it, the 29th, 30th, and 1st, this may be one of those weeks, one of those times where I'm going to kind of say maybe it would be a good thing to compromise a little bit. Maybe it's a good thing to maybe have the Temperance card come out for you. Because there's some, I mean, your Mars is coming up against Mercury and Venus in Sagittarius. So you've got some really, between your air energy, and remember there's a little bit of that Saturn with Aquarius too, with your air energy and that Sagittarius energy, things could get adding fuel to the fire type of energy going on. So you may need to take a step back and just kind of like, okay, I'm going to breathe through it. I'm not going to rush into anything. Also for your blood pressure, okay? It might be a good thing just to, breathe, meditate. Like I said, it might be a good thing to have a little bit of a compromise this week, I should say week. Okay, higher power. What do you want us to tell our Geminis? What do you want to tell our Geminis? Okay, lovely home. Lovely home, loving home, good energy in your home, positive energy for your home. Ariel is our Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy, money, job, career. 10 is transitional energy. Things are moving on. It's very loving energy. All of the cards now are reversed. So I think that's the first time this has happened in these readings. So lovely energy going on. So it just might be time, again, with this other stuff going on with other people, you might not want to rock the boat too much. Okay, so the 10, again, transitional, 1, new beginning, 0, God source energy. Ariel, earth energy. This is about attitude of gratitude. Think about the good things that you have, because again, maybe that's what's going to keep you holding your tongue or biting your tongue. Thinking about the good things, because we do not want to be, this is the time that tempers can flare. I don't want people quitting their jobs, not right around Christmas, not just when weird things are going on in the world. And like I'm always saying, easier to get a job when you have a job. So this is just hold your tongue, bite your tongue. Attitude of gratitude. Think of all the wonderful things in your life and not the opposition. Okay? Anyway, there is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success, and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. Okay. Next card reversed. Ace of Gabriel. So we have that 10-1-0-1 energy, new beginning. Gabriel is fire energy. So that's the Sagittarius that we're talking about. Aries, Leo, passionate, burning, determined. Ace of Gabriel is a new passionate opportunity, something that opens up to you that you have been maybe wanting. Maybe you didn't even anticipate it or expect it, but it's a wonderful opportunity. It's a positive opportunity. Again, like I'm saying, if this is a new job or something like that, put in your notice, make sure you get everything signed, all the good stuff that you need for this, and then you move on the right way, okay? But this could also be an opportunity while you keep your job, while you keep your employment, while you keep your going to school, okay? This is something positive, new, honest. This is something maybe even in your job itself. Again, I just feel like you need to temper. There needs to be a little bit of moderation with your tongue a little bit this week, with your words a little bit this week. Because remember too, I was telling Virgo energy, if you have any Virgo energy in your charts, I was like, there's got to be some cray-crays out there. So you want to make sure that you're not adding fuel to their fire too. So Ace of Gabriel is a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. So there's this wonderful opportunity, chance to do something, so again, just be a little bit more watchful. Let's see what happens. Next card is reversed here. The wheel. So you've got this 10, 1, 10. All of this is new beginnings. All of this is God's source energy. The wheel is the wheel of fortune. It is things move on. Things move on for the better. Things do, again, just want your tongue through this time, my Geminis. That Mars energy looks like it's pushing you, but just don't, don't bury yourself too much. Just go for the ride. Enjoy the ride. Let the good stuff come to you. Okay, so the wheel is about new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. I love that. And I love all the ones. They were, like I said, you're the first one to have them reversed. And you all of the one energy, 1010. Okay, let's see. Guardian angels, what do you have for my Geminis? So, okay. Well, now we have, this one popped. This is the 5 of action. 5 is change, 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 change. Action is fire energy. Generally means that the change is very, like it's very fast and you don't know if you're coming or going. So, your angels want you to know that your current challenge pushes you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. But I don't know how you're going to do that. Like I said, just remember what I was saying. It doesn't mean you have to, I'm not telling you to be a doormat either, though, okay? Anyway, you have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. I like it, but you got lots of very positive energy here. Positive, pushing you forward energy. It's okay to stand up for yourself. It's okay for you to defend yourself. It's okay for you to do these things. Like I said, just people are going to be a little bit sensitive. So breathe. Think about what you're going to say, and then my Geminis. Geminis have some of the most brilliant minds that I've seen, and you think very quickly on your feet. Maybe say a little prayer that while you're talking, it's not necessary, that your talking is being received the way you want it to be received. Because like I said, you Geminis, extremely intelligent people. Okay, let's see, words of wisdom from our angels and fairies for my Geminis. What do we have for my Geminis? Here we go. This is reversed. Fairy voyage. As a child of power, you can bring joy and purpose to the world. I love that. A child of power. Okay, let's see. Crystal or energy. What else would be helpful for my very, very powerful Geminis this week? Here we go. Let's see. One card, reversed. Rose quartz. This is about unconditional love, romance, nourishing, and soothing. I love rose quartz. It's always interesting. You can wear rose quartz and then take it off and hold it, and it always feels cool. It always feels on the colder side. So, just a tidbit. Anyway, my Geminis, it looks like this is like you're a powerhouse this week. Again, I'm just going to say, just temper the words just a little bit so that your message does get through. Okay? Okay. Do the like, share, subscribe thing, because you keep me going, you keep me on air. People start to see my videos more and more. As always, though, my Geminis, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.